Where is that little man? Boo! Boo! Sam? Samuel!
Hey everyone, so today the movie I'm going to review is The Witch, directed by Robert Eggers. It's set in the 1630s, and it takes place in New England, where this family is exiled into the woods, where horrific events start to occur. Now, for starters, this cast is really pretty amazing. It stars Anya Taylor-Joy, Ralph Ineson, and Kate Dickie. And sadly, this film is very, very underrated. I think it's because it has this very I wouldn't say a slow build up, because it's not slow at all. It's just, it takes its time. And Harvey Grimshaw. So this film I saw it in theaters, and I didn't really even choose to go. It was my boyfriend at the time's decision to go. So he picked this, so I really wasn't expecting anything special. But I was really surprised at how much I enjoyed this film. Honestly, I think it was the best film of 2015. So, you get to know these characters, and they speak in a different dialect because of the time period and with the New England accent. It's it takes you a while to get into that, but once you do, it's nothing but character build up and really good storytelling. And as far as the directing, I thought it was excellent. And it pains me to see everyone hate on it so much, because it's something in films we don't really see very often today. That's one thing that really surprised me about it, is that it was so unique, and it had this very old school feel to it, with the tension, and then just some of it being left up to your imagination, just what happened. Like, for example, when the witch takes one of the kids, you're not sure if he's alive or dead at the time, but then when he returns to his home, he has this curse put on him, where he's speaking in this chant, and then along with not only that happening, which was really intense and really well done, the development and the outcome was very creepy for me, and not a lot of things affect me in film. But our main character in The Witch, known as Thomason, she's suspected of witchcraft because her younger brother, so infant, goes missing while she's watching over him, and it brings this whole effect between the family, and then them accusing her of everything. And at first, we're not sure if she's really a witch, or if she's saying these, morbid things to just be picking with her siblings. But the biggest and my favorite part of the film for me is the moment when we realize that Black Phillip, their goat, is in fact possessed by Satan, or Lucifer, or whatever you want to call him. But it was very it wasn't done over the toply, where like the goat is speaking exactly. We just hear like a voiceover, and then we see someone appear behind Thomason, which is, of course, the devil. And that was very unsettling for me, as well as the appearance of the witch herself, who is portrayed by Bashima Garment. And like again, even after this film, it just creeped me out. Like just that little cackle she does when she sees the kids in the shed. It was just really an experience of a film that I haven't had before, honestly. And I really hope more movies get made like this. I hope this will pick up and become a trend. Um, just the class of the film and the directing and the talent that was put into it. And the director Robert Eggers is also directing the film The Lighthouse, which comes out later on this year. And I'm actually really excited to see it, even though it has Robert Pattinson in it. I've seen him in a few things. I didn't care for him, not just Twilight, but Harry Potter, and then um, some film about a house, whatever he was in. But I'm really excited to see that because I'm a big fan of Willem Dafoe, and I'm a big fan of the director just from this one film that he's made, The Witch. And for this being his directorial debut, it's really amazing, for it to be his first film, or at least that he's known for, because it's really honestly the best horror films created as far as today's standards, and um, even though it goes beyond those standards by giving us, you know, some subtleties in the film, and that's what is really scary is your imagination can bring so much more horror to the film than it could if it was shown everything, I guess, if that makes sense. Um, but if you haven't seen it, definitely check it out. And if you have seen it, I'd give it one more look. And I think you'll notice what I'm mentioning here. Um, you can get it fairly cheap on Amazon or find it at a movie store anywhere. Um, but yeah, that's my review for The Witch, or in this case, The Witch. Have a good day.
Like Philip, I conjure thee to speak to me. Speak as thou dost speak to Jonas and Mercy. Dost thou understand my English tongue? Answer me.
What dost thou want?
What canst thou give?
Wouldst thou like the taste of butter? A pretty dress? Wouldst thou like to live deliciously?
Yes.
Wouldst thou like to see the world?
What will you from me?